down right now, would you close or hold?
Oh, that's an interesting question. Yeah, because Nvidia is dumping a lot right now. I haven't checked
Yeah.
the technicals based on what I think, but um, you're gonna see the reaction of Nvidia as soon as we see the reaction in NASDAQ. So, who's the one? Are you the one with the stock in 10% drawdown?
Uh, my girlfriend.
Oh, okay, okay, it's Haley. Okay.
Kaylee.
Kaylee, yeah, sorry. Oh yeah, it's well, I mean, I guess she's looking for a long-term investment on this, right?
Yeah.
If she's looking for more than a year, I think that might be okay.
Okay.
If she was looking like to get the money before the end of the year, it's kind of complicated because you have a couple of meetings and earnings from Nvidia this year
Yeah.
that could help you out. And as long as Nasdaq like recovers, that could be good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because at the end, the index is going to push it as well, and it's falling already like 20%. So
Yeah.
um, I'm thinking that this week it's kind of interesting to see, but if she's keeping it for a year or something, I think it's going to be okay.
Okay. All right. Thank you. See, I said Ramadan.
Yeah, because they've got these data center services, haven't they? Putting out. It's meant
Yeah.
to be hot, really hot. So.
Yeah, there's lots of stuff that's coming up for Nvidia now. The thing is, right now it's gonna suffer a little bit, and you're probably gonna see some blood in it because um, investors were rotating their portfolios and they wanted to get into tech like cheaper. So if you're a speculator and you do this like for a living or something, yeah, you could sell now and re-enter later if you want to get it back again. But I don't know if Kelly will be able to. I mean, if you check it for her, Dom, but I don't know if Kelly's checking this like every day or something in order for her to get into a good position. Because maybe the
Yeah.
10% is not that bad considering the whole structure that Nvidia is showing right now.
I've got you.
Because it bottomed out. So when did she buy?
When did you buy? Where's your phone? Let me check. Probably a good few weeks ago now, isn't it? Yeah. But it was in profit for a while, for a bit. It was up like, I want to say it was up probably like 12, 13%.
Okay. Oh yeah. Because I remember. Yeah. So we had a big drop in August in Nvidia, right? So Nvidia dropped over like to 90, and then it bounced back. I think Kaylee bought like afterwards that. Probably, yeah. Like
Maybe.
August 15th, something like that.
Maybe something like that. Yeah.
Because that would explain that. Of course, yeah, she got into some profit. Nvidia would not be able to get into the highs, and afterwards it was going to drop. But I think that drop, that 90 drop was significant. Like she could get into that zone like near, so she may get into a 15, 17% drawdown. I think that's gonna be max, which is gonna suffer with it.
Yeah.
But afterwards it's gonna pop out. What I would recommend is, I know this is gonna show a little bit more structure in going up again and retrying the highs when right now we're seeing NAS like trying, and I think NAS is gonna try again. So when Nvidia does that, she or with you as well, just looking at the charts like the 4 hour stuff like that.
Yeah.
Check
Wow.
if Nvidia like comfortably breaks the highs of the previous swing high that it had, not the all time highs, but the swing high.
Okay.
If it's unable to break it, I would maybe put a stop loss and break even, or just cut it short and try to re-enter into another position, because maybe
Okay.
it's just gonna range.
Yeah.
But if
Now,
this is considering if you wanna take interest in re-entering like soon. or doing this like in a couple of months, like entering, re-entering until you get into a comfortable position. If you're not, I think you're gonna be okay with having it 1 year and just, but I would recommend her to forget about it. Don't check the price or anything, because it's maybe it's gonna hurt her stomach a bit if you see like 15, 17, 20% down. But if it's a long-term investment, it's part of the deal. And Nvidia is like having crazy technology coming soon, and I think the stock is gonna fly. I don't think it's gonna stay here.
Okay.
That's my 5 cents.
Like,
NAS is taking off again.
Yeah.
Yeah, my price still got triggered on NAS.
Yeah, I have one as well.
I'm trying to I can't see where it says when she bought it on Trading 212.
I got into that long. Did you get into I was talking with Dom, so I don't think Dom got into it. But did you get into it, Rem?
No, I haven't got anything right now.
Yeah, which if you remember the drop on Friday, that big drop that we had, it came bouncing down from the 200 EMA that we're bouncing right now. So we have to close up from this price, and this price is 18,664 right now. So we have to close. If we rebound on here, I think we're gonna keep on going.
Yeah,
You might be on like a statement or something.
easy to find. Here we go. History. Oh, there we go. I bought Nvidia 2nd of July.
2nd of July. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check. 2nd of July. Oh yeah. So she bought pretty close to the all-time highs. I think that considering how much drawdown she's already in, that 10%, based on the rebound I think it's gonna have, I would keep it. No worries.
Okay.
Yeah, I would keep it. It's already showing some strength, and NAS is showing more strength. So yeah, don't cut it. I wouldn't cut it now.
Okay.
If I would cut it, it would be like in at least 1 week or 15 days. Just check it out again.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
No worries.
Tom, did you say your trade got triggered on NAS?
No, my price alert to let me know it's at like a level of interest.
I had an alert on this one, but in this trend line channel that we're forming, but did not take anything.
Okay.
No, VIX is down 10%, 11% nearly.
VIX is dying right now.
I know, but it did have a massive jump up the other day, last week, didn't it?
Yeah,
was it?
yeah.
No, I think it's just trying to.
It was like it was last week, right?
Yeah, it was up like 25% or something ridiculous.
Yeah. So it's right now at 20, I think. This is a strong resistance. This is on the 5th of September last week. This was the point where we jumped again. This is an interesting zone. Totally interesting zone considering how VIX affects NAS.
Oh shit! Pay attention. Shit.
What's happened?
I'm getting my setup on NASDAQ.
Oh, nice.
Let me check volume.
Sells or buys?
Sells.
I think it's good. It's if it stays below the or if it closes actually below the 16,664.
20. Right.
You needed to give you another wick, don't you? On
I
NAV.
I need it to come back into my zone, which is the close and wick high of the last 15-minute candle.
Oh yeah, I see that as a good setup. Like if it shows a wick, I would probably go with you as well.
Yeah.
I think we are in a decision position right now, so I'm not taking anything right now.
It's the 680 figure that's kind of made it stop in its tracks, kind of thing. On the chart, 680.
So yeah, ATS. If you remember, Ram ATS. When it prints the boxes and the 15, it like makes projections on resistances and supports, and it's pretty accurate. And it has one just exactly at 680, which it bounced from, and right now it's staying below the 200 EMA.
It's very tricky at the moment.
Oh, don't go about me, please. Come back.
See if I can see anything else.
Oh, it's bleeding right now. We need this to bounce. I was expecting to get into a short like you, Dom, if this went back, but
Yeah.
it,
That's
it
my fault on my phone. Fuck's sake.
oh man, yeah, it's yeah, but it has to come back to retest. It's not gonna go down before trying a retest, so it's gonna probably make a change of character, or yeah, and afterwards a break of structure, or just a change of character, and afterwards just jump back up and retry it. But this was a huge dump right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what it does. It might just retest 600 and carry on. The yen's dropped as well. GBP Japanese yen's dropped.
Damn. Yeah, just been paying attention. Basically, buy my TP as well, which would have obviously been 2R.
But right now on the 15, is it on the 15? Yeah, on the 15-minute chart, it's not giving you your chart pattern, is it?
Yeah, I gave it to me on the 15 on NASDAQ off of
It's the one wick then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the one candle. Well, technically two. So the momentum candle, then a reduced momentum candle that we had.
Okay. Let's see what it does.
See, even now, I would be floating around 1.5 R profit because of the fluctuation. I'd probably potentially just even close here.
Right.
Stock
Is
would
it?
definitely that
How
one
come
off.
you didn't get in? Is it because you thought it might give you another wick?
No, just because I missed the entry when it was I don't enter outside of that box.
Ah, got it.
And I was just on my phone. I got the price alert. I was like, cool, I need to wait for the candle to close. And I was like, shit, that candle closed as I need it to, and I didn't realize.
Oh come
Well,
on! Don't give me
that's
that
not
retest.
That's not a retest.
That's bullshit, man. I wanted to get into that.
You
Yeah,
still
That
can.
But
600 is
that's
a round number. It's the support line. So if it's just broken support now, let's see how it reacts to 8600. Does it come back up
yeah.
to test it from underneath, or we can take it from there? I'll look at sales from 18600.
That would have been 2 RTP hit.
At the moment, it's still above 600 for me. It tried to get below it. It got bought up. Things with it being 1.5% up already, and knowing that the US got none of that, it's kind of, what's it going to do? Is it just going to take off from here to go up to 3% for the day, or will it come down first and then go back up to around these levels?
If it does want to do something like volatile and move the market, it has to do it like actually kind of soon, because nothing's gonna happen after 1 more hour that we're seeing the market, because at 11:30 in New York that this starts to die. So people go to lunch and stuff, and volume
And then
goes
we do
down.
see kind of moves after that, don't we? Like later on, like 6, 7 p.m. our time, 8 p.m. our time. Like, you do see sometimes some big moves.
Yeah.
Do you know what the mad thing is as well? Yeah, where the current where it's wicked off on any chart, to be honest, because it's all the same at the moment. Where the NASDAQ's wicked off of is just through where my 2 RTP would have been, so it would have hit and I would have been out. That's irritating.
You'll get more, I'm sure.
Well, so at least I know, like I said, every time, like even when I miss them, I'm just like, I know again that's another time it would have worked, kind of thing. Like it's such a kind of high probable setup, and I think better now I put in a TP, because take this back a couple weeks, I'd still be in this. Like, okay, cool, well, it can still go down, and I'd be fluctuating, as opposed to if I was in this, I'd have been like, cool, 2 RTP done, on to the next one.
Yeah. That's the way you can manage your account properly, you know? Then you know exactly where you're at. Like if you have 3 successful trades, like you'll be taking it easy on the next one, like trying out things that you probably wouldn't usually, knowing that you've got 3 in the bag, kind of thing.
Yeah. Oh God.
And also bigger positions. Like the reason why I was managed to clear so much in such a short amount of time is because I'd had a couple of trades on a win streak, and then like the next one, I can really load up on it.
Yeah.
Because I've already kind of given myself a bit of a buffer. Right, so we're back below 600.
Oh yeah, this is just.
So let's see, is it going to go to the VWAP at 538 and then make a decision from there, or we'll see what it does.
I think it's probably gonna, at the very least, touch the VWAP.
See. Lots of bearish volume coming through. See, I expected this to have happened earlier. I didn't expect it to go up so much. I thought this would have happened earlier. I was already in buys that I closed out thinking, that's it. It can't go up any more than this.
I had buys as well. Like in the prior to the open, I had buys as well.
Yeah. I just did not expect it to go all the way up to 600.
Yeah, I did not as well. I just took profit in like 20 points, and this shit flew like for 80.
Got a bearish engulfing on the 5 minute from NAS.
It's 5 minutes to the close of the 15 now. Let's see.
Yourself.
What?
You bought it for me, and I might be using it. I'm thinking it's color-wise. I don't know what to go with white or black.
Black.
This is like dark brown.
Black. Dark brown. This is black.
Oh, is that?
You kind of look.
What? That's good. That's then. So we'll go black. And then I'm thinking we could do with like some organisation for your desk.
That is organised.
No, it's organised, but you've got like a massive wedge of your desk taken up with ticket.
I don't even want those anymore. Do you want this? Take them to work.
I could take these to work, yeah. Not the pen ones though. Pen ones though.
Wow. That's
You know, in the bathroom we've got those acrylic drawers.
Yeah.
You could do something like that now.
No. Okay.
Oh, okay, don't worry about it. Well,
Yeah, but minus that's calm. Literally, pants there, this there, it's literally just this one.
so how do you feel about having something to put your notepads on?
On.
Yeah, like I don't know how to. They're like a cube that you can put your notepads in, and then they stay in there.
This is the
Yeah, but then to get one of the notepads out, you have to lift up the other.
true.
I know what I'm thinking here. I just want it to be like a nice open space. I'd probably move a plant up here as well.
I've got a plant on my desk.
Yeah, but we could have another one in there.
I'm gonna turn the office into a fucking
I'd put
florist.
quite like a hanging plant. They're called something of pearls.
Yes.
Goodness. Goodness gracious me. Do you know what I regret?
Ooh,
Getting rid of my shoe thing, because what we could have done was move some of your shoes over, and I should my pull-out thing that I put my trainers in.
Oh, that thing. I'm glad I didn't get rid of that.
Yeah, but now my shoes are in random places in the house, and you have a whole room dedicated to yours.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a whole room. You have 100 pairs of trainers.
You're an idiot.
Fucking hell.
Oh, my shit's I blame you for to be fair.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I blame you.
Why?
I missed the trade. It's your fault.
Why is that my fault?
I just blame it on
No,
you.
you should be concentrating harder than How would you feel then if we stacked some of your trainers up so I can move the thing that's in the hallway up here so my trainers aren't downstairs?
That would make it very awkward if I stack it higher because I'm gonna get.
you definitely got your engulfing candles. So I took a small sell, but
On NAS.
yeah,
Okay.
just a bit higher up from where we are now.
Yeah,
But not a big trade, just for us to get to the VWAP maybe.
no, yeah, I
Yeah.
can't get into any of these candles. It's nerve-wracking taking any of these shorts. I need to get something cleaner.
Yeah. Does look like the buyers are going to keep this up. Let's see.
At the very least, just push it a little bit prior to the close of the 15. That's going to be in 2 minutes, and so we can get into some of the action.
That's a lot of buyer volume in the 1 minute.
Actually, still not I meant to still the deep.
Should be around like an hour.
I've moved it from the direct sunlight because this direct sunlight was beaming on it.
Uh-huh.
And I thought, oh.
It'll be nice.
Did you want me to make it cook it?
I mean, you said you seem like you want to do
No,
something.
because you got it out, and I didn't know if you had your own way that you wanted to do it, or it is a case of you're just getting out for either of us to cook.
I was just getting out to be fair. You
Come
can
on.
if you want. You're better at cooking it anyway.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it, and then we can go later.
Yeah.
I'm around to stay over next weekend.
Why?
Why not?
Touché.
Is that alright?
Yeah, I guess so.
What about Dana as well?
Well, both of them.
Yeah.
You want them both to stay on.
Well, Dana may not be able to.
I mean, you should probably work with it. No.
You're happy with that?
What day would it be on?
Friday or Saturday? I don't know which one though. Because we do our food shop now on Saturday, don't we?
Yeah.
Not
So
too
would
far
it be
from the
better to
VWAP
do it
now.
on a Saturday night when we've done a food shop?
540 for the VWAP.
Mhm.
About 26 pips away.
You don't want to. Yeah.
I've set my target to the VWAP for this.
Good idea.
Are you still in the shop again?
That's a killer short.
Yeah, it just gave me the 5 minute engulfing, and then the 15 minute was definitely going to be engulfing. It was like you could tell there was no way it was going to jump
Oh,
back
yeah.
up in that time.
But I think the engulfing, I consider it more than engulfing a momentum, because engulfing, I think it has to cover even the wick.
Yeah, it did, didn't it?
Not the previous one.
On the 5 minute.
Oh, no. I was talking about the 15. Oh, maybe the 5. You're right. All right, let me check.
5 did, and the 15 previous one did. The 15 previous wick engulfing from the highs all the way down to 18,590. That was definitely engulfing, and then the second one as well. So I got in on before the first one finished because I could tell that it was going to be an engulfing candle. The 5 definitely was 100%. Them the rules for me now. I have to do it.
Stick to them rules.
Yeah, I've got to stick to these rules. No more fucking about.
I just realized I feel like I I missed my setup on gold, but only because, so if you look at gold on the hour, it's given that rejection to the upside, but the wick is massive. And I'm like, although the wick's near my level of resistance, obviously where price opened and closed isn't. So I'm like, should I have taken that essentially kind of thing? So
On
like
gold.
yeah.
Let's close this. This goes up. That was enough.
Well, to be fair, I've got a nice triple top there as well. I probably could. See, this is the thing I like about doing. Obviously, I said NASDAQ is the 15-minute, but for my setup on gold, I have to use the hour.
Hmm.
And I've got so many more confluence. Like on the 3-minute, before that hour candle even closed, I had a triple top. On the 30-minute, I've got a bearish engulfing and then a drop down.
I
The
know.
15, I've got like 2 evening stars. And this is all before I could have even got my entry, before the hour even closed.
Yeah.
There's a lot of confluences there.
Yeah, 100%. It really is. So when you get to those bigger time frames on gold, it just looks completely different.
Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Like
And
looking at them, I wouldn't even bother trying to drop any lower.
yeah, I think 2500 is a key thing for this, from what I've seen in backtesting, and now it's stuck between that 2500 and the VWAP. So it's a very safe bet to go in between the two, which is what the previous candle was actually on the 30-minute.
Yeah, from my chart, it's dropped underneath 2500 and now it's rejecting it from the underside. So it was rejecting it from above, now it's rejecting it from underneath.
I've just got to take profit notifications. That means, is NASDAQ dropping still? Oh my God, it's
Yeah,
still dropping.
yeah,
Yeah,
NASDAQ's
it
dropping.
hit my profits on VWAP, but it's still going down. Let's see.
Lovely. Well done.
Come on. Yeah, I don't think I'll do anything now. I'll wait for NAS. Let's have a look at gold then. See what there is there.
I'm so glad you made me put the volume in the account, because again, I'm looking at the volume now with the gold setups I was just talking about, kind of extra confluence, and it's just like, it makes it so much clearer.
Yeah, me and Helen were doing it like a game. She was like, okay, you got to predict the next candle. So I can predict it just by looking at the volume candles. I'll be right like 55 to 60% of the time. Every time, 55 to 60% of the time.
Yeah.
Just by reading the candles. Like if I see a massive bearish volume candle and the thing doesn't move, I'm like, right, next one's either going to be small bearish or massive bullish.
Yeah.
It would be. Right, let's see where we're at with NAS. I missed the GJ sell because I was too focused on NAS.
For me, it's at a key level of support. I need to see it close through this level first, so I can't take that yet. But this is an area of interest for me.
On GJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was at 187. It was kind of testing 187 to go up, and then.
Oh, you mean from the round number?
Yeah, it was.
Oh yeah, I got you. Yeah, on the 3-minute, that looks nice. Got a nice double top there. Double top, lower, high, 2 evening stars, and then gold. But yeah, that would be nice, to be fair. That's your setup.
Yeah. I find with NAS and also with GJ, it respects the round numbers and also the 80 and the 20. Like same with NAS, kind of the 80 and the 20 seems to stick in.
Yeah. Oh, Ram, you might know because you trade it. I was chatting with Ron on Friday after you left. So I was just setting up my charts for kind of this week onwards. Obviously, I'm now trading multiple things, and I was getting my risk all set. 'Cause obviously, you know, like gold is like pretty much for the risk you divide it by 10 because it shifts to the right. But when I was testing it out for GJ, it kind of seems like the risk doesn't respect a round number, if that makes sense. Do you know what that's about?
What do you mean the risk doesn't respect a round number?
So like, for example, I was risking like whatever percent on gold, and I would I'd put that into my kind of my Excel spreadsheet calculator, which usually you just do the number of pips your stop loss is going to be, divided by the amount you're willing to lose, like what your stop loss like percentage is,
Yeah,
and then
so it'll
that'll
be
give you
higher for
a lot
GJ, right?
right.
Is that right? Is it higher for
Pardon?
GJ? Is it
Well,
higher
for
for GJ?
whenever I do that on GJ, the amount I put in, if I then actually type that in and enter a trade, it's less. So like, say I'm trying to risk like 500 max, it would be like 420.
Right. Because it's GBP, not $. That's the difference.
No, it's to the dollar. That's the because I had this before when I first set up on my broker when I was on with the IC markets. I did it in pounds and I had issues then. I contacted support and they're like, oh, it's because it's in dollars, but you want it in pounds, so there's conversion. So I was like, so I'm in dollars, but this is also with dollars. So is it not because of that?
I've no idea. With me, with GJ, mine's in pound. It's because it's Japanese yen over British pound. It'll be 100. One lot is like they do it to 100,000 pounds. Like so, I always find that I make more on that trade. Actually, maybe it's the yen side actually, because I had the same issue with USD yen as well. A message from Raul. What's he done? He was looking at ES sells, S&P sells today, and he took 2 sells. Took 2 trades today, 1 ES short, 1 R, and 1 ES short, 3.3 R on the day. Oh no, he lost 1 R, sorry, minus 1 R, and then ES short for 3.3, so he's up 2.3 on the day.
Damn, I really fumbled it today. That gold trade I should have done, that hit TP. That NASDAQ trade, that hit TP, and that gold short is currently like, I would have taken it, that is around
NASDAQ's just dropping even more.
0.8 R, so that would be 1,000, 2,000. Should be like 2.5 up right now.
Just focus on the charts, because like if you think like that, you'll keep thinking about what you've missed. Like just think of what's coming up now and see what opportunities you can see. Like for NAS, we're headed to 520 already. Bloody Nora.
I can kind of forgive the gold one a bit just because it's my first time trading gold in a long time. So obviously there needs to be that slight adjustment period of what I'm seeing. But with NAS, I shouldn't have fumbled that. I should have been in that short.
Yeah, you've probably got disturbances or something. I don't know. Were you on your phone or something?
Yeah, I was glanced to my, what was I doing? Oh no, I was reading through this flipping notepad next to me. Kaylee I blame Kaylee. She handed me this notepad. I was reading through it.
Blame Kaylee. You know, GJ, it's just head up to 186.50, which is the low of last week. So it would be interesting to see how it reacts to this.
GJ,
I'll keep an eye on it.
get to that level. Let me set a timer so we don't forget the GJ.
And for NAS, it's going to be, let's see if it gets to 500. There was a huge difference between where US closed and where we were ending up. It just makes sense that they would bring it down a little.
2 secs. I got a call coming. I think it's about my dad. Give me a second.
Okay. Are we on the TV, Ron?
Sorry?
Are we on YouTube at the moment?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I totally forgot all about that. Are you seeing anything, Ron?
I would like to re-enter on a retest of some kind of channel, but it's not giving me anything. Like I didn't get it before. Like I didn't like that channel moving downwards. I should have taken it. I knew it was gonna keep on going down, but I wanted to get my entry, and it just went out without me. Happens sometimes.
Yeah. For me, it was I went down to the 1 minute. It gave me a rejection of 600 from the underneath. And then he gave me the engulfing. I was like, I've got to take it. If I don't take it, I didn't follow my rules, and then I'm going to get in trouble myself.
Yeah, I think it got. Yeah, you're right. There was a big red candle there afterwards. After it bounced from 600 and then it just went down.
Yeah, and the other thing that's helped me actually is my targets are never like out there. They're just really close by. Like it's either a 100 pip move or on like from 700 to 600 or something
No,
like
that's
that.
good
Or
because
just like,
I remember
yeah, this
you
one
having
for the
this
VWAP.
crazy targets, man. And
Yeah,
and the US session sometimes it just moves fast, but changes fast as well. So um, I remember
yeah,
you getting caught up in that, not taking profits.
yeah. Those days are gone now.
That's
I
good.
prefer just having these little moves and just building slowly, you know. And then once I've done that with a few, 3 or 4 positive trades, then the next one I'm looking for all my confluences so I can go big on that one, so I can make a big profit.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's good.
That's how I'm doing it at the moment. All right, we're back up towards the VWAP. Maybe that was it. Let's see if it rejects it from underneath.
It's yeah, it's just at the VWAP. And this is a zone where it bounced previously on the VWAP, but I think it could go down afterwards from this. You know, when we have this like small reactions, I don't think
Mm.
we're gonna stop going down if we see these reactions. Like whenever I think we're gonna stop going down, it's gonna be a strong candle that signifies that, like a big momentum shift.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, because like that was a strong bullish volume candle and it got rejected at the
It got
VWAP.
rejected. Yeah, exactly. So this is just a tug of war, man. And right now the sellers are winning, even though the buyers are trying something. It's too weak.
Yeah, volume's starting to drop off as well. Like, almost like people are coming off the market for some reason.
Mm.
I've had a good day so far, though. Actually, I shouldn't complain.
Yeah, that's good, man. You finished the challenge already?
Yeah, yeah, it's all
Okay.
done now.
Oh, it was 2 stages or 1?
One,
Okay,
just
1
the
step.
one step. I always do the one step.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's better. It's a little bit more expensive, I think, or not? Or it's the same.
I'm not sure.
I've
I
always
can't
taken the 2
remember.
ones.
I don't know. I think it's the same price, you know. I think because they have different settings. Like you have a bigger stop loss on the
Oh,
2
okay,
stage.
okay, okay. Yeah, I think you have yeah, in the 2 stages you get a bigger drawdown. But you know, it's not good for me because I never get into that big of a drawdown. You know, because
Yeah,
I'm not such a big risker.
that's really good because they've got that warm lock bollocks. So
Yes.
you won't affect you.
Yeah.
What's it doing now? Let's have a look.
It's gonna close the candle very bearish as well. The 15.
Just having a look at it on the
Two
5.
two candles this bearish. Look, it's gonna go down again. It's gonna open the next candle. Let's see.
All right, so I've got strong support at 18,400, which is 100 pips away from here. That's where it dropped below that on Friday, and then this morning, or last night, it jumped straight back up above it. Like it couldn't go any further than that. Like 18,300 is a real killer for this thing. So we'll
Oh,
see. If it
this
gets to
was.
8,500 and drops below it, I'll take sells from
Oh
under.
yeah, you're totally right. You're totally right. I'm seeing that right now. Yeah, we went down here and bounced pretty strongly afterwards.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll get that happen again, or I'd like to ride it down to there if it's going to go down. Because right now we're only at the VWAP, so we've only decided to become a bearish day now once it rejects this VWAP from underneath. So then, and we're just above 18,500. So once it gets below 18,500, we'll look for the engulfing, look for the retests of 500 from underneath with wicks, and that's it.
Yes,
Done.
three big 15-minute candles in a row, bearish. I would think that's insane. But
Yeah.
it could happen. I'm not gonna fight against that.
You just have to think about the fact that the US closed far further down from here, like 18,380 or something like that.
Yeah,
So
you're
they
right.
don't have to go all the way back to it, but they like to get close to it. Like at least even here would be good, actually. You're right. Even here is enough for them. But yeah, you would expect.
Yeah,
I expected it earlier though. I didn't expect it now.
data was not pushing like showing anything. Like really, there was no direction or positions whatsoever. I think
It's
most
reminding me I should check what that guy said.
like us like speculators are probably thinking the same as us. Like we're just riding the wave and seeing where it stops.
Chad trades.
Yeah, I think this is gonna go down, man. It's just what is if Bulls want to retake it, it's not gonna be like this. It's not gonna be this week. I understand this place where you said where it bounced, which is correct, but maybe it's just resting positions, you know, resting limit orders right there.
All right, so the bookmap orders that have come through for today. For gold futures, it says bullish rotation. Look for pullbacks to go up, unless it breaks the VWAP. NQ also bullish rotation, he says. Ideally we want to break above 18,700 and then look for pullbacks. Unless we break below the VWAP, which we have. So that's a no. That's what I mean. You can't really rely on this stuff.
Yeah, it's just I rely on data when data's showing like clean data, clean information. If it's not showing anything, I'm just writing a small short here.
Let's just hit 500. 18,500. Let's see if this holds. You in sales?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but last candle was I mean the last group of candles that bounced over here was the lower portion was like 511, I think. But 500 is a round number, so
It's the buyers have really jumped on that 500 number. Let's see what happens.
yeah, I'm on break even, so either way. But they did jump into that candle. That's the kind of reaction you're expecting from this.
Let's see.
This is the daily pivot as well. It's a strong zone daily 3.
Yeah, so we've got the rejection of 18,500 on the 5 minute.
Yeah.
Now we just have to wait for more confirmations if it is going to be bullish.
If it's gonna be bullish, I need I need some kind of shift in momentum. Some strong candle. But it's rejecting here.
Going for this like list of conferences has saved me so many times because like there's so many times when I've wanted to get in and I'm going to take a buy here. We just rejected 500 and it never works out. That's why I've found that sometimes I was talking to Helen about it. So I have great wins, but then I have losses as well. And I need to stop having the losses. And I think that now that I've only ever take it if it gives me everything that I want.
You're always gonna have at least one or two or a couple. It's part of the deal. But yeah, if you stack confluences in your favor, you're gonna lower those.
And what's helped me as well is I put them onto the chart. Like I make notes on the chart itself because I'm looking at GJ, looking at NAS, looking at other things as well. I sometimes forget which chart I'm on and what I've already decided about that chart. So now I just put the notes onto the chart in text, and they're all pre-saved on TradingView. So I don't even have to type them out. I just have to click text, And then it gives me a list or drop down menu of what am I going to put on that. And it's like, okay, wait for retest plus bullish engulfing on 5 and 15. And then as it starts giving me one, I can take that off the list. So I know exactly what I need to kind of look for.
No, that's great. That's like a checklist. I do the same. I have
Yeah.
a sticky note app that I put here in my computer, and I check all of those before I'm thinking about a trade.
I'm back,
Yeah, I think
guys.
I've got such a crap memory, Ron. I can't remember things from like 30 seconds before, like literally I'm that bad. But because of it, I have to write everything else. I forget what I even thought.
But I don't think it's memory per se. It's probably more than you get so concentrated in the entry that you forget the other checklist. Maybe. So you
And
have
you know
to.
what, Ron? One thing I found as well, it's so much easier than I've been making it out to be, like trading. It's so much easier than I think it is. Like, I complicate things, I make things harder than they actually need to be. And it's really simple. It's just recognizing this pattern, waiting for it to come, tick it off. Have you got it? Yeah, okay, put it in. If you haven't got it, you don't put it in. It's just that simple, and it's just not that complicated. But I've managed to make it complicated.
Yeah, we do. It's true. Hey, there's big rejection on the
VWAP.
VWAP.
You've had a rejection from 500 and a rejection from the VWAP, so it's in the middle.
Yep.
On the 5 minutes, it's really easy to see it.
That gold trade went right back down to my key level as well. So that trade, because of where I would have had to have taken it, would have been about 1.2, 1 hour ish.
Hmm.
I mean, at least I know my steps are working. Irritating, I'm missing them. But
See, your setup, if you think of what your pattern is that you're looking for, it's the pin bars, right? You want multiple pin bars.
pin bars, dojis, hammer, shooting stars, yeah.
You want multiple, don't you? That's what makes it such a high win rate for it. It's because you've got. It's not just like one. I thought there was a few that you look for.
No, it was only one, to be fair, on
Okay.
each time frame. So like one on NASDAQ on the 15, one on gold on the hour, and GJ the 30-minute or the hour.
Well, you know, on this old list, I can't still got it now. It might be on my PC, which is in storage. There was a list on there. This is from years ago, and it was about confluences and which ones to go for, which ones are high probability, which ones are low probability. And pin bar, just one pin bar was seen as like the starting point, but they would want in something on top of that. Like, so you've obviously got other stuff as well, right? You
Yeah.
have support resistance, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's it. Yeah, that's it. So they would always have something with the pin bar, and it would be like support and resistance and engulfing. The engulfing was the one that took it to another level, I think.
Yeah.
If you have pin bar and engulfing and support and resistance, I think your win rate might even be even higher, from what I remember.
Yeah.
It was a study, but this is an old study, like years ago, like a back test thing.
Just looking at how gold's gonna close. Can I take a buy?
What's NAS doing? Let's have a look. NAS trying to push through the VWAP again.
Mm-hmm. If it rejects and gets below, that could be good.
So for me, checklist wise, we're at resistance, 18,500 round number. It's at the VWAP. It's giving you a pin bar. I now need engulfing candles on the 5 and the 15, and then I can get in with a buy or a sell, depending on which way it goes.
I'm potentially gonna look at a buy on GJ.
GJ, where are we at on that? So 186,503.
Yeah,
186,600.
look at the 30-minute candle.
Oh yeah. Having traded GJ a lot, I kind of find it follows NAS. So if NAS goes up, GJ will go up. Because it is safe haven currency, yen.
Yeah.
This.
You know, I need to remember when I keep going to edit my trades, I need to remember to make sure I switch to the right window. Because like the other day, when I was doing my test lot sizes, I thought I was like, okay, I'm entering a trade, and I thought I was entering on gold, but I was entering on like NASDAQ. I'm like, why is my trading view not looking right to my MT5? I'm like, oh
No, I've
shit,
done
I
that a million
entered on the
times.
wrong thing.
I've done that. You know, the one that I had to stop trading because of that was JP225. I used to trade the Japanese index, and because of that happening, like where I accidentally click on the wrong chart, I had to
Yeah,
stop trading Japanese because it was just the lot size is so different for that thing that
yeah,
it would really mess me up if I accidentally clicked on that one. Or because basically on Japanese yen, you have to do like 3 or 4 times the size, right? In lot size.
yeah, yeah,
So if I accidentally open that on anything else, it makes me have a huge trade that I was not expecting to be taken out.
yeah, yeah,
It's the biggest shock. And because it kept happening, I thought, right, I'm just not trading it anymore. I'm just not trading Japanese anymore because it's just I'll keep making that mistake somehow, one way or another.
yeah. Yeah, no, I did it. I was like, fuck. I was like, yeah, let's not make that mistake when I'm actually trading, because that could be an issue.
You've got an engulfing on the 5-minute on Japanese GJ as well.
Yeah, the 3 minutes are looking good. We've had a nice bounce off my
Is
support.
it at support level? I don't know. Is this the support level for GJ? 81,
Yeah,
86, 68.
yeah, it is.
Cool.
Had a nice previous nice 2 rejection off that level. When I say 2 rejections, it's like multiple candles, but like as in the formation, like a previous double bottom
Right.
on the 30-minute.
I'm gonna short on NAS.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that double rejection of the V1.
You are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's dropping nice.
Okay, that's pretty good.
On the 5-minute, you've got 3 rejections of New York, so it's even better.
Gold and GJ are closing at the same time, and I feel like
Right, I'll be back in a minute. Get a drink.
see, yeah, GJ's massively off. I entered my trade, and when I put my stop loss in place, it should be at $500, but it's at 341.
So you can put bigger lot size then.
Yeah, but I need to work out the calculation of what is off by, so I can
Be
make it
careful
work.
though, because like NASDAQ is dropping. Rowan's in sales for NAS. It's dropped below 500 and now it's retesting from the underneath. If it
Yeah.
rejects that, that means NAS is dropping down to 18,400, which means GJ will drop.
No,
Whereas if NAS breaks through 500 right now, then yeah, you'll be fine. It's one of those days. Yeah, I have got this support line actually. 18,186,503 is what I've got. Yeah, I see what you mean now. This is the weekly low for GJ. I already mentioned this, didn't I?
You see it?
Yeah, it's just a little bit lower than this.
Yeah.
Just like about 15 pips down, further from down. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Ron, you still in your cell, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
Closed a little bit, but not all of it.
It's testing 500 again. See what it does. Check out the volume. 5 minutes.
Took me out of that profit on what I had left.
Cool. It's kind of undecided at the moment, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So, Dom, the NAS kind of broke 500, so it's gone up a bit, which is why now GJ's gone up a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about 220 in profit.
Cool. You see how it reacts to the indices? It's nuts.
Yeah, that's mad. Yeah.
One of the things that I found with it as well, it reminded me, is that some days it would know what NAS was going to do beforehand, though. I would find that, like, on a certain, if it was going to be bearish, like, I'll be looking at NAS and the other indices and they'd be very bullish. And then, but GJ would be bearish. I'm like, well, that's weird. And then all of a sudden, NAS would just, and the other ones would just drop as well. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay. It's almost like your canary down the mine. It kind of tells you what's going to come sometimes. But most of the time, it's reactionary. Most of the time. So when I first started trading, it was GJ that I traded. That was the only thing I traded.
Yeah. I've never traded it before, to be fair, until now.
I've done it a couple times, but nothing major.
They call it riding the dragon, trading GJ. Well, this is back in the old days. It jumps around so much from one resistance to the next resistance.
Yeah.
NAS just went from 499 to 503 in one step. Now it's a 504, 505. Now it's retesting from the top. Those things matter. I like to keep the ticker open like that so I can see the moves. Because when you see something like that, when it's at 499 and then it goes, the next time you look at it, it's jumped from 499 to 503 in one step. It's like, okay, that tells you a lot that there's buyers there that managed to push it up really quickly.
Yeah, thing is,
Down to 494,
there,
495.
it's not enough to push it because lots of times people get caught in that, like in the initial reaction of the position.
No, all it tells me is that there's buyers there that managed to
Oh,
push it up, and
there's
now
for sure, and there's lots of places that there's gonna be buyers. Like we had buyers prior to the previous candle, as you can see with from the wick, it went up,
yeah,
and that candle was pretty strong, going up, and afterwards got bought. It got eaten up. So it's good that when we can identify these places where we know there's gonna be like resting positions or buyers are interested,
mm.
and
But yeah, now what it's telling us is the sellers are winning, right? Because like, well, there was a jump up, but then you've got pulled straight back down under 500.
but still,
And
I still think, and I think you've seen this as well. When you start seeing that more and more reactions, like in terms of time, Like it tells you that one side is like evening out the battle in terms of something like that, because it's not like the range from these candles is not the same as the range of the previous bearish candles. So I'm very hesitant on taking like a sell again right now from this position. I mean, it could work and probably will, but
No, yeah, I saw the opposite of that. I saw it go from 499 to 503 really fast, which is like the opposite of buys. It's buys actually that I saw. Because you went from 499, and so we're going to 499 to the next ticker along, 500 or 498. It went from 499 to 503 in 1 second, in one jump, which means the buyers just shoved it up really quickly. But then equally, the sellers push it straight back down to below 500 again. So it's like, okay, they're still battling out, but there's definitely buyers there, because otherwise it wouldn't have moved so fast from 499 to 503 in one step.
yeah, exactly. So the thing is, when you start seeing the shift is when one side is giving up and taking profits and the other side buys all that dip, so they start pushing it strongly into one side. That's when I try to get into a retort, and in case of the dump, I couldn't get it. I might have get it, but I'm thinking that there's no setup for me there, like in terms of structure. I could have gotten in, like just FOMO it, but I don't want to FOMO trades.
Yeah. It's best to
I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking the ease of my setups and my positions. Like, although I've missed probably, I've said to you guys probably about 3 positions today. I'm in 2 now. I'm gonna buy on GJ and I buy on gold, and they're doing well. But it's also because of the higher time frame, they're a lot easier to manage. I don't feel like as like all over the place, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
It does.
100%. 100%. You only drill down to take your entry, and then you go back to the time frame that you've been monitoring the trade from.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of just like just chilling with it. Like GJ is what 330 up. Gold's fluctuating a bit, but it's around $60 up.
But you know, Friday, if you think of the massive bearish move on Friday, why did we not manage to capture or utilize it? Because we're looking on a too small a time frame.
That's true.
You can't tell what's going on really. Whereas if you zoom out, it's very easy to see exactly what's going on.
I think the gold one might be pretty good. Dom, I think you caught a good one.
Yeah, that one's not looking too bad. I feel like
looking good as well. GJ's looking good too. You've got 2 good ones.
I feel like I feel a lot less stressed because although Wyckoff's good and that, I was drilling down where because your guys' strategy is different. I'm like, damn, these guys get into trades. Let me not try and break the rules, but set rules to try and take advantage as well. And I was kind of obviously trying to get in here there on the lower time frames, but this is a lot easier for me. I set my price alerts at those key levels, wait for the setup, and then just kind of go from there. Definitely feels like it suits me a lot better.
And that's just back at 500 again. That back below 500.
And I'm watching the volume as well, which is looking good because the buy volume on GJ right now is below average, but it's still pushing up, which is a good sign.
Yeah, that means that it doesn't take much. There's not many sellers there.
Yeah.
Let me find that video. Now that I'm not doing anything, let me just find that video because now it seems to have gone back below 500 for now. I think it's not finished deciding what it's doing.
GJ's pulling back a bit.
I found this one Wyckoff video that was really good at explaining volume spread analysis. Let me see, where could I find it? There's this AI trading tool. I saw a video on Be the Trader. They're not using it to do the trading. They're using it to do the analysis of companies before they buy those companies. You know, I was watching, this is back in 2019. I was watching a video on YouTube. It was like Ask Joe or something. And he explains different technologies to you. So I was listening to this guy talk and he goes, yeah, so there's going to be this new battery technology. And basically we've got like just 2 or 3 companies that are kind of working on this new battery technology. You know, companies like Ilika. And I was like, Ilika? I've never heard of Ilika. So I just wrote down Ilika. And then I was looking for companies to like put in my ISA for investing in. I went, oh, I remember that guy mentioned a company called Illica. And I looked at it, Illica was like 19 pence, right? So I put 3 grand into Illica, right? And then 2020 hit, it was up 30K
Oh wow.
from Illica. Because Illica had blown up because apparently everyone had jumped onto this Illica thing, thinking it was the next technology. And then I thought, well, I need to sell these shares because I'm not going to leave that in there. And I sold them. And then apparently there was a notification that the board at the company had started selling their shares, and that was it. It just plummeted after that. That was the end of it. I don't know where it is now because I think Helen still has some shares in Elica. But yeah, I got lucky with that one. The NASDAQ is really dropping, isn't it now? It's at 480.
Yeah, so is GJ.
Yeah, it'll follow. It always follows the other one.
I had it set up there in NAS, but just don't want to push my luck. I don't know. Just didn't want to take it.
What are you seeing?
No, I had a setup for a short. So I don't know if you're watching this, if you're seeing my stream, but it's a downtrend channel and it's doing this legs up that gets rejected as soon as they touch the upper side of the channel, and they're getting rejected one again, once again, once again, once again. But I still don't think this is gonna flush that strong. It might though, but I don't know why. I'm thinking it's the same based on what you told me. Actually, it's the fact that
It's not respected that round number. It's just going back and forth over it.
yeah, and it gets bought up. So I'm thinking there's some kind of respect here. It's in some kind of sense, and there's interest on buyers here.
It's dropping 465, 46. It's really dropping now. This. VIX is at minus 6-7%, so that's starting to recover. It's a no news day, so you'd expect it to range from level to level. So it's near the bottom of its level, really, where NAS is now. Well, maybe it'll get down to 18,400, which is about 80 pips away from where it is now. But if it's going to drop any lower than that, that's quite unexpected. Because there's no news today. Nothing's changed from Friday.
Yep, totally.
So let's see. I might be able to get some buys in NAS today later in the day after it's finished this down move.
Just looking at GG, I'm staying in because that last candle, the volume was quite high, but it didn't really go anywhere.
Oh, that was such a bad reaction on your gold trade.
Oh, I'm not looking at that. Hold on a minute.
I was just checking it because I was looking at an entry there and it just plummeted.
Yeah. Got my stop way below the support, so I'll give it time to bounce.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm going to go to the weekly chart for GJ and see what's going on.
You do not look good.
To be already at last week's lows on GJ on the first day of the week with a massive pin bar.
Yep.
In weekly. That'll be a trade for later in the week then. If I know it's in bearish mode anyway, GJ, but if it is going to go from now, then that means it'll be a very bearish day, bearish week maybe. See. Words of wisdom. You watch that, don't you, Dom? Is it good?
Yeah, it's quite decent. I like it.
It's from the Alpha
I
Group,
like
isn't
it.
it? Came up as an alert. NAS is in a place of where there's no liquidity. It's not moving. Like it needs to go to a place where there's a whole bunch of orders for it to move.
Hmm.
Looking at NAS on the 5-minute chart, you can see like this a whole bunch of bearish volume candles, and you see the massive move on NAS. And then you've got a couple of bullish volume candles and a bit of bullish volume on NAS candles as well. And then now you've had 3 bearish candles with the volume kind of dropping off a bit, but it seems to have kind of got stuck.
Hmm.
Not sure what it wants to do. Whereas I would have expected more of a move down looking at the candles, the volume candles.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's why I'm holding on to it, because from what I'm seeing from the volume and the candles, it doesn't seem like it wants to keep pushing down.
Yeah.
Crazy how the 200 EMA just got respected Friday and today to the tick,
Mm.
and the 15 minutes as well. I'm gonna keep on this indicator here for a while.
What time is it? It's 4. I usually stop right now, don't I? Yeah, Dom, I put the volume spread analysis video in the thing. It's really good. It's really got
Yeah.
really good visuals to explain everything that we spoke about as well. It's
Thank you.
it's really helpful. I found that video really helpful.
Okay, thank you.
Right, guys, I'm going to shoot off for a bit and just chill for a bit and then come back later.
Sure, man.
Yeah.
There's not much. Yeah. Take it easy. Speak to you soon.
Catch you in a bit. Take it easy.
Talk to you
Bye.
soon.
There we go. Now GJ's turned around.
Nice.
Or turning around, should I say. Let's speak too soon. What I'm quite surprised about as well is obviously I'm in two now, but how many setups I have come up today. I didn't think, especially from my back testing, I didn't think there would be this many opportunities in a single day.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Which,
You
yeah, no, it's good, 100%. Like, if I'd taken all of them, I'd already be up, what, 2.5K?
no, that's good, man. That's a lot.
Yeah, excluding the two positions I'm currently in as well.
You're still in the gold buy, right?
Yeah, still in the gold buy.
Yeah, I think that's a good one. I mean, it's beneath some bearish resistances, but I'm still liking that it's respecting the zone, and I'm still thinking it's gonna bounce from here.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. I like the 15. 30 is not too bad. The 1 hour is not too bad, but I'm liking the higher highs we've got. The 4 hour is not nice though. 4 hour doesn't look nice at all. Oh, the 15 on GJ looks nice though. A nice evening, morning star formation. What's mad is if Nas and GJ correlate like Ram says, is I was just looking at Nas thinking, my setup did come, but it's not quite at my level of support and it didn't trigger my alert, so it would have potentially been risky in the sense that my like 30 points away from my level of support,
Oh yeah,
which obviously technically does break my rules. So although the setup looks nice, I couldn't take it.
that's good, man. That's why rules are there, man.
Yeah. Ram took a buy on NAS. Oh, nice. My gold. Good. There we go. GJ's clearing a nice area now. I don't know when I all of a sudden came so comfortable holding trades.
That's actually very good, man.
Super impatient.
Because right now, right now your gold one is pretty good, right?
Yeah, gold's up 170, and GJ's up 280.
Nice.
Both fluctuating, but on their way up. I think gold's good to hold, to be fair, to TP. GJ, I need to keep a bit more of an eye on.
You gotta go get something to drink, man.
Yeah, no stress.
Do you know what's annoying?
What?
It's the amount of food that we need to cook. We have to use a slow cooker for things like curries and chili.
Mm.
Are you waiting till you finish?
I'll wait till I finish working.
Sorry, you already said. Did she say when she was planning to call you back to let you know the date, or was it just like
No, she didn't say.
could be today, could be another day?
Need to be bad. Part of me is tempted to close my GJ position. I don't like. What's Nas looking like?
Nas dumped, but it's because it's a strong level, this one, so but he can retest it from the downside now.
What you were saying. I might just post. I'll move my stop for it. And then I don't like that. You know, that's of course I close my GJ trade and it keeps pushing. No, not you. Should I hold on to my GJ trade? Fuck's sake.
Gold is yeah, bouncing a little bit here.
Yeah.
And NAS is pushing through this zone. That's good actually.
GJ's really starting to push as well. Should have tripled my stop. You know, as much as I should have held on to that GJ trade, I've learned a lot of lessons today, and those lessons are that my strategy seems to work fucking good on all three of the asset classes. So I'll take that.
Yeah, man, that's good. Gold is going nice.
Yeah, it's pushing well. NASDAQ would have done well as well. Back in a sec, Ryan, go and get a drink.
Go ahead, man.
Where are we at? Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, that 30-minute close is going to be a nice close. Oh, and the 4-hour. That's changed around quite nicely, actually. In gold. I don't like the way TJ moves. It seems to move range, move range, move range. I don't like it. Any bad thing about holding these trades as well is the time it takes for it to hit your take profit.
Yeah, man. That's why I like sometimes I like how I trade. I have to have more patience though to wait for
Yeah,
an entry, but yeah, I don't have to wait for the take profit. But you- you're way well in profit now in the gold one, right?
yeah. 500 up at the moment.
Nice.
Just over the goals over
How much
1K.
is your
So
take profit? It's like 1,000.
yeah, 1,000.
Oh, it's a lot though. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're halfway there. I'm tempted, combined with the other trades I've closed today. If I close now, I would have made over 1,000. So I'm kind of tempted to close. I don't know, like, is that bad if I do that?
No, I don't think so. Maybe just take some profit and let the other run while managing a stop. I don't know. If you don't really take it like you want to wait anymore.
Yeah.
But I still think it's gonna go up. Like at the very least, seeing NAS and SPX, I'm thinking it's gonna go up.
Yeah, but like it's continuous chipping volume. See, bullish volume is quite low, but it's still pushing. But then I just realized we've entered that lunchtime phase, haven't we? That 44, 45 till, where is it?
Yeah, lunchtime is now though. Yeah,
Where is it? Yeah, 4:45 to 6:30. So we're in lunch now, which is probably why the volume's died off. But we are still pushing up overall.
it's because everything is pushing right now.
Mm. I want this if it can kind of just make a little more of a jump up, and then I can trail my stop to like. Oh, thank you. I want it. Yeah, do that. And then I can trail my stop for around $400 or $500 mark and kind of just leave it. Mhm. Might close. Yeah, close.
Ooh, that went down a little bit.
Yeah, if I just close, I've taken profit.
Okay, that's good, man.
So still 1,000 on the day.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Wipes out last Friday.
Oh, last Friday, how much down? You go down last Friday?
Yeah, last Friday was minus 975.
Okay, so you got back last Friday. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then still down a bit from Tuesday. Tuesday was minus 1,400, but Monday was plus 240. Wednesday was plus 720. So
No, yeah. Well, hopefully this can be like an amazing week, so you can
yeah,
reap the profits.
hope so. Yeah, even if that goes more, I'm not quite used to holding trades that long. This is new for me, so I'm gonna have to build into that gradually, but I'm still happy with the profit
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think what did I take on that one? 500 on that one. So really, with the positions I missed today, should have been like a 3K day. But these will definitely come. Try and get that tomorrow. I think what I'm gonna do, just in case it comes at a random time, I'm gonna set some price alerts at key levels. And if something happens later, then I can take it.
Good. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. That way you can always go to something else and just react to the alerts.
Yeah, that's kind of mainly what I was doing today, to be fair. Like I took the trade. I think I already took a. What did I take on gold earlier? I took a short earlier on gold. And then to get into, I just had my price alert set, and then came to it when it went off, and then yeah. So I kind of prefer that. I don't need to be sat there all the time. Obviously, unless I'm chatting with you guys, or I'm monitoring the trade or whatever. I don't really need to just be here.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is me. That's me done for the day. Right, I'm gonna shoot run.
Okay, man. Yeah, go ahead.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Catch you tomorrow. Good trading, man.
Thanks, man.
Bye
See you in
bye.
a bit.
Yeah, see you.
Bye. Bye.
Potato, open up, I smell like us. Hã? Tudo bem. Ay, pero poder. son más, tienen más testosterona. ¿Es verdad? ¿Es verdad? Está comprobado eso. It's just crazy to me how I can literally pick out 15 people now that have made a comment and stuff and crying my fucking ass off. And you're the only person that listens to me. I honestly want to fucking do it. I'm so serious, dude. Nobody in the world would be better. I honestly want to fucking do it. I'm so serious, dude. Nobody in the world would be better for me to really. Well, guys, it only took one peak meltdown for me to get some people to stand up. Alright, we're gonna start doing them daily. We'll need them all. That's really nice. It feels like such shit when I'm not trying to, I'm not asking for sympathy. Yeah. It feels like dog shit when I have 1,000 member community in my Discord, and these people come in here and they team up on me every day. It just looks like no one's got my back. I love you guys. Thanks for sticking up with me. I love you guys, man. I'm sorry, man. Freak out. I'm very unhappy, dude. Nobody sticks up. Are you scared to came up? I prove you're not dead. You're fucking careful. You're fucking look at Sergeant. Sergeant, hate on me like that. How the fuck do you have the right to fucking hate on me? Tell me what I'm fucking doing. Tell me. Are you scared to came up? I prove you're not dead. Do I go Marlboro Reds, guys, or do I go Big Schwitz? I think I quit vaping. What are y'all thoughts on that, too? Should I quit vaping or should I stay? Big Buford to the top for the best. It's fucking down. They are. They're the best. There's no being a Big Buford, bro. It's not a regulator. Nope. Double quarter ton. Nope. Whopper. Nope. It's just